guys, what's going on here? I'm gonna show you guys how to clock the rings on a V6 Honda 3.5 liter. It's virtually the same for all models, but I want to show you guys real quick. So we have, I'll show you, we have our two top rings, first and second ring, and these are put on the piston. I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys. Whenever these are put on the piston, I don't know if it'll focus. Yeah, there we go. It's not focusing. I don't know. Anyways, you can kind of see it, but there's a 2R and a 1R. Those have to face up when you put them on the piston. Then we have our oiling rings. So we've got our two small rings and our oiling ring. So the oiling ring has grooves on one side, or both sides. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start from this arrow. We're gonna put our gap down. Go ahead and put that on the bottom. And we're gonna line that gap up with our arrow. And I want to where that blue, kind of blue link is. We're gonna line that up with our arrow. And we're gonna take one of our smaller oiling rings. These don't matter, face up, face down, doesn't matter. We're gonna go 90 degrees from the arrow, so you guys can see the gap. We're gonna go 90 degrees from the arrow on the bottom. Doesn't matter, you can start from the top or bottom. I just start from the bottom because that's how I like to do it. All right, so you're gonna keep following your ring around. We're gonna make sure it goes all the way on the bottom of that first ring we put on. Just like so. And here's our our arrow. We need a 90, so we're gonna check our gap, which is right here. I don't know if you guys can see the gap or not. Yeah, I think you can, but yeah, that's 90 from the arrow. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to get it as close as you can, because it is going in the engine. And rotate these around a little bit. Okay, we're gonna do our second one. That's gonna go on top of the oiling ring. We put our first one on the bottom. Now it's gonna go on the top of the oiling ring. That's just gonna go 180 degrees. So on the left side this time, over here, not the right side, but over here. Just kind of be careful with these because these are easy to break. So just try to gap them as you put them on. It's much easier that way, but when you're trying to show people how to do it, it's a little bit wonky. A little bit wonky. All right, so let me, yeah, that's fine. I can go around like this. Okay, so that one's on. Now that one's over here, it's gapped. So we have our first oiling ring, the wiggly one. We have our second one on the bottom and our third one on the top. And we're gonna look for our 1R. This is our smaller ring. I'm trying to see if you guys can see this. These cameras on these phones, there it goes. Well, yeah, there's a symbol, 1R. Just want to make sure that gets put face up. So that one's gonna go towards the front because it's the smaller, or the second ring. The second ring gets gapped to the front, or basically the arrow. If I can get it. What the hell? Come on now. Alright, it's not wanting to work with me today. I just cleaned these pistons, so they're kind of grippy already, but here we go. Let's do it like this. We're gonna go to the second, because obviously it's our smaller ring. Okay, there we go. That one's gonna face the arrow. And then our last one, see that gap right there? This one here. And then our second one is just gonna basically go across from that. So it'll end up like that across from the first gap of the second one. So, we'll put that one on. Okay, once it clicks in, just double check all your gaps. This first one, so that gap is across from the arrow. The other one is across or under the arrow. Let's spin that one over a little bit. Then we've got our oiling ring here. The first one went on the bottom, is over here, and the second one is over here. So that's how you clock or gap the piston rings on the 3.5 Hondas.